Welcome to Special Stage Extra, the UK's top club rally action right here on your telly. Here's what you've got to look forward to tonight. So that's what you've got to look forward to tonight on Special Stage Extra. But for now, the Welsh Rally Championship continues in North Wales with the Plains Rally.
On to the stages then, and it will be a return for Hugh Hunter and Andy Marchbank. After missing the last round, they will be looking to get some more points on the board this weekend.
Hugh, you happy after the two?
So. It's all right. I don't know, maybe 12 months out of gravel rallying has taken its toll. It wasn't the first one, was all right, it was very, very loose. The second one seemed to go okay, but the time wasn't there, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll keep going,
Push.
Hopefully get to the end. Thanks a lot.
Luke Francis and John Roberts come into this round on the back of a fantastic result last time out, of course. This weekend going well so far, with second place at this stage and leading their class.
Luke, you were going for a push in those first two. Did it come off?
I think so. We're holding our own. The lads, the front runners, have taken a lot of time out of us, but it's all uphill and a lot of hairpins, so yeah, we're happy to be where we are.
Carl and Guy Simmons don't feel that they've had the best of starts, but it wasn't showing on the results. Third place for now was a good start for the pair. And Jamie Anderson and John Scott return after missing the last round. More seat time in the new car for the pair this weekend would be valuable. They lie in fourth place for now. Dylan Davies and Leon Williams didn't have the best of luck last time out, so they were looking to get things back on track. And this weekend was already looking like one of their best runs so far, fifth place for now. Paul Davey and Roger Allen end this morning's first stages with a good lead in the Group N battle, taking up sixth place overall now too. Jamie Jukes and Dave Williams will be the first of the two-wheel drive crews at this stage, just a little behind Davey ahead, but with a great lead in their own class and the two-wheel drive battle overall. For Roland Llewellyn and Jamie Edwards, it will be second in the Group N battle, sadly lacking some confidence after they're off last time out.
Well, it's going better than last time anyway, Roland.
Yeah, we've kept it on four wheels so far, so yeah, not so bad, but I don't know, we're not really on it at the moment. We need to push on now to make a bit of lost ground.
Confidence or just a pace issue?
I'm just confidence in the notes really, like, you know, on the Somerset Road, because we just, yes, we are. I didn't listen to the notes basically, so I'm just a bit nervous of the notes, but yeah, it's coming back. We'll push on now. So, yeah.
And it's bad luck for fellow Group N runners Tom Norton and Andy Mort. They roll the car on stage 2 after a great start on the opening stage. Things seem to be going okay for Bob Morgan and A.D. Williams in this morning's stages. Third place in Class 8 for now and sitting just inside the top 10 with 9th overall. And rounding out the top 10 were Ian Joel and Graham Wood, not fighting for the top of the class, but a great start to the event in the escort. John Rowlands and Glenn Latham will be having problems, breaking the suspension on the car in the opening stage, but despite limping through stage 2, it would still be 13th overall and second in the class for now. And it will be bad luck for Ye and Rowlands too. With Emir Hall alongside, they somehow managed to hold on to the Class 7 lead and 15th overall in the process, despite rolling the car onto its side in the second stage of the morning. In Class 3, it will be a great start for Dave and Freddie Brick, the pair needing some points after not being at the previous 2 rounds. And Simon Dalton and Steve Turvey were still getting used to the switch to four-wheel drive, and it was third in the Group N class for the pair at this stage. David Lloyd-Roberts and Di Jones have a good run to end the morning, leading the way in Class 5 with a good advantage in that place too. Jordan and Paul Hone will be second of the Class 3 runners behind Dave Brick, keeping him within their sights, lying in 22nd on the leaderboard. John Ballinger and Mike Wilding will be another pair keen to settle in slowly. After going off last time, they weren't keen to repeat that, of course. Third in Class 6 at this stage and 23rd overall. A spin on stage 2 would cost Arwin Lloyd-Davies and Rich Jones a little time, But for now, it will be third in Class 3 for the pair and lying in 24th. Thomas Lloyd and Sherrin Roberts were looking for a class victory here, and it was going well for now, leading the way in Class 5 in 25th on that leaderboard. For Steve Ellis and Llewellyn Jenkins, it will be 27th overall, the pair lying second in Class 7 behind Llewellyn Roland's up ahead. And David Dobson and Phil Sandham were having problems. Handling problems, the escort not wanting to do as it was told, but for now it will be second in Class 5 and lying in 29th overall. James Hutchings and James Hood hadn't had the best of starts to the season, but this weekend was starting well, second in Class 4 and going well so far. And rounding out Class 5 behind David Dobson were John Baker and Ian Jones, the pair lying in 35th overall at this stage. Sadly for Sean Ellis and Dan Neroda, things would go bad early on. They roll the car on a tight hairpin, but carry on with the help of some spectators. Just the two crews in the Class 1 battle, and it will be the lead at this stage for Thomas Bayliss and Joe Jones. They lead the way over Paul Morris and Simon Rogers, returning to the stages together after a long break apart. But for now, it will be second in the class for the pair. So with two stages complete, the results are looking like this. On to the next couple of stages and no change in the leaders. Hugh Hunter and Andy Marchbank continue to lead the way out in front, but a puncture in stage 4 would cost the pair some time. All change though in second as Jamie Anderson and John Scott move up into that position. Feeling in the car a lot better now, the pair on a big push. This of course means a slip to third for Luke Francis and John Roberts. Still leading the way in the class though, but having a few electrical gremlins to look at in service. Carl and Guy Simmons have a good run over these stages. Confidence growing now, sadly though, as he slipped down to 4th overall with a move up for Anderson. No change though for Dylan Davies and Leon Williams in 5th place. A good run continuing into the afternoon stages, but they're still second in class behind Francis. No change in the lead of the Group N battle. It would still be Paul Davey and Roger Allen leading the way there, and with a good advantage still. Peter Stevenson and Alex Lee start to get used to each other's company as the day goes on. They settle in well and increase the pace to lie in 7th position for now. And it's a move up the results for Ian Joel and Graham Wood. They move up into 8th place overall, still not quite fighting for a class position though. And it will be back on the pace for Llewellyn Roland and Emir Hall. Now they were the right side up, moving into 9th and still leading the class. And rounding out our top 10 now, and still second in the N4 crews for Roland Llewellyn and Jamie Edwards. The confidence is starting to come back now. So before we take a look at the final class and overall results, here's a reminder of the standings after stage 4. On to the final results then, and it will be 32nd overall for Thomas Bayliss and Joe Jones, losing the class lead to finish second in Class 1. And taking the class lead with a 15-second advantage were Paul Morris and Simon Rogers, a class victory and 31st overall. James Hutchings and James Hood managed to not do anything silly, exactly what they meant to do, ending the day with a win in Class 4. For John Baker and Ian Jones, it will be 25th on the leaderboard, the pair ending the rally with 3rd in Class 5. No advance in the class for Heffin Lloyd Davies and Mark Lewis. They have to settle for 3rd in Class 3, but a good result in this competitive class. A move up the overall results now for David Dobson and Phil Sandham in these final stages. They take 20th with 2nd in Class 5. But there was no catch in the class lead for Steve Ellis and Llewellyn Jenkins. They settle for a good clean run to take 2nd in Class 7 this weekend. A puncture in the final stage didn't do Tim Keynes and Richard May any favours. They make it back in one piece though, and with 3rd in Class 6. Just ahead of them in the class were John Ballinger and Mike Wilding. A steady run paid off. They get to the end with no problems and take that runner-up place. For Jordan and Paul Hone, it will be second in Class 3. A close battle all day and a great result for the pair to take back to Ireland with them. David Lloyd-Roberts and Di Jones have a great weekend to reach the end of the rally with the Class 5 lead. So they take that trophy and points away from that result. Dave and Freddie Brick will be dominant in the Class 3 battle. They did get pushed, but luckily for them, it will be the lead all day and they take the class victory with maximum class points. Simon Dalton and Steve Turvey get used to the car a little more now. Lying in 11th overall, just outside the top 10, still holding third in class by the finish. Woog and Max Utting, meanwhile, make a move the right way up the results in the final stages here to round out the top 10 and take third in Class 8. John Rowlands and Glenn Latham managed to take the Class 6 victory this weekend, meanwhile, and 9th overall with it. A good result given their problems. For Roland Llewellyn and Jamie Edwards, it will be second in the Group N fight. Confidence had been an issue this morning, but it seemed to be going okay now. And Ian Joel and Graham Wood have a good steady run in the Escort World Rally Car to take 7th overall and 3rd in the WRC class. So for Yehan Rowlands and Emir Hall, it will be a great fight back to take 6th overall. And of course a Class 7 victory, as well as leading two-wheel drive crew. For Paul Davey and Roger Allen, it will be a well-deserved class victory. The Group N winners this weekend after a good run, and a result that sees them leading the championship now. Dylan Davies and Leon Williams, meanwhile, continue their good run, ending the rally with 2nd in Class 8 and 4th on the overall leaderboard. No change though for local man Luke Francis. John Roberts alongside as they remain in that 3rd place overall that they gained in that last loop, but they do take maximum points in Class 8. Jamie Anderson and John Scott have a good run to end the day with 2nd overall. Clearly used to the car now, things were looking up for the rest of the season. But taking the victory were Hugh Hunter and Andy Marchbank. A 2nd win to add to their total, and it puts them 2nd in the championship at the halfway point of the season. So before we chat to the winners, here's a reminder of the final results.
Hugh, Andy, for the Welsh Championships today, what a result for you.
Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, very, very happy with that. Very happy. So, yeah, we're doing all right in that championship. So we might have to do a couple more of them.
You're doing all right in both of them. Are you going to be at the 7th Rally next, Andy?
We're just talking about it now. Really, we could do with doing it. So
Well, this is like a real live team talk right here on Special Stage.
it is. It
I
depends.
think you're going. And just look at his face.
Well, John H over there has threatened to beat me up if we turn up there. So I
Right.
think we better not.
Well done, guys. Victory today.
Yeah, great today.
Thanks very much, Paul.
Jamie, John, fantastic result for the Welsh Championship today.
Yeah, I think it's a good result. It's been long coming, really. We tended to struggle this morning a bit with it, you know, especially with the guys are setting some phenomenal pace out there today. I think what we have to take away is it's only our 4th rally in this car, so each time we're coming out we're getting faster and faster. So the only thing is we just got to keep improving on that, and hopefully we won't be as far back as we are today.
John, we can see his confidence growing from outside of the car. I'm sure you can see it from inside. It must be getting quicker and quicker in there.
Yeah, it certainly is. Yeah, we seem to be picking up a bit of pace, but just not quite enough yet. But it'll come as the year goes on, and then perhaps next year the wins might come, or later this year. But as long as we keep it out of the trees and keep getting quicker, I don't think we can complain. Cheers.
I'm sure you're both hoping for that one. That was unplanned, wasn't it? You just popped your cork at me live on Special Stage. Well done, guys. Great result. Good result today. You pushed all the way, and this is the podium that you needed for points.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've had a fantastic day today, over the moon with where we finished overall. So yeah, good day all round.
John, kind of a local event for you. It's certainly one of them. You must have enjoyed today.
It's been fantastic. The stages are fantastic. Everything like that. It's just a pity all these World Rally cars turned up. But it's what do you do? It's really good. It's good competition. You can only get quicker going against these good guys. So that's what happens. So
You really can. You guys are really punching above your weight, and you are worthy of this podium. Well done.
Thank you very much.
thank you very much. Thanks.
halfway through the Welsh Championship then. And what a podium we have, what action and what drama we have lined up for the next round. Second round. So the special stage will be there. I'm sure you will be as well. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.